Hello guys, today we learn what is macros in Excel. To implement this, we will require Microsoft Excel 2019 or any other version. Let us see what is macro. In Excel, a macro is a sequence of instructions that automate the tasks. Macros are written in VBA, means Visual Basic for applications, and can be used to perform repeated tasks, manipulate data, or create complex calculation without manual input. When we define record a macro, it can do the work, minutes of work in a seconds. And you can always run a macro by clicking the macros command on the developer tab for the ribbon. Also there is one point relative references. Let us see what is relative references. Then we check with example. In Excel, the way of recording action within a macro that is relative to the cell or range that macro starts from is known as relative references. When you start a recording macro relative reference, Excel records the action based on the position of the active cells at the beginning of the macro. The recorded actions will adjust accordingly when the macro is run on different ranges. Now let us see how can we record the macro and how can we use in very efficient manner. Now open Excel sheet. If developer tab not is enabled, so how can you do it? How can you do that? Simply right click on taskbar and you can see there is a option customize the ribbon. Then customize ribbon. After that you can see here is a developer's tags. You see code ins control XML. So we need to check out this developers and click OK. When you check it, this developer tab which is here can be enabled. And now you can click on developers tabs. So you can see different type of option there like Visual Basics, macros, record macros, use relative references, micro security, add-ins, Excel add-ins, and insert properties view run dialog. Now here we understand the macros, how can record and how can use it. Point the cursor here like this cell 1, A1 and click on record macro. So when you click on, you give the name like fill month. Also you can put shortcut key control plus and store macro in this, this workbook, a new workbook, personal workbook. And you put also here descriptions of this macro. So you can easily understand what this macro will do. Now click on OK. So you can see here macro start the recording. Now I want to write name of the months to use in sales report. So like you can write here name of the month like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now we have right here name of the months, and then after writing this, you can click stops. Okay, and delete these ones. Now make the position cursors in these cells and go to macros and click fill month and click the run. So here you can see whatever macro cursor you're there and month name will be printed whatever you recorded in like first row. So this way you can see macro will, when you run the macro, this will print the name of the month in a second in a good manner. Also you can perform complex calculation in your Excel sheet and record the macro and save this. When again it performs, this will take less times. So sometimes we need like a start the name of month from the cell where you want to. So for this way we use like relative references. So how can you do that? Let us see. First remove this. Now press use relative references. Now click on record macro. Now you can give the name of the macro like fill month relative. So where you want to start name of the month to write, this can be done through the relative. So it will only take the position of cells and accordingly it will write in the that positions where you want to start. Like I have clicked on start macro. Now macro recording will be started. Now again you write name of the month like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now recording will be done. Now you can stop the recording. So you can delete it. Now whenever you put your cursor there, that will be start from that position. Like I put cursor in A4 D14 and go to macros and you can select like fill month relatives and click on them. So you can see here your macro will be started from this says and print all the name of the month whichever you have recorded. That is done. Now I want to show a real example like making a graph. So come, let us see one. Now I have a sales figure for the month for the item. So you can see there are different types of items there and sales in like monthly sales you can get here. Now we need a graph. So for this, one time you made a regard a macro, create a macro, and whenever you required, this will be done in a second through the macro. Now let us see. Go to record a macro, and you can put this macro name like make a graph, make a chart, and click on OK. So you can now your macro will be started the recording. Now how can you select? So this can be that dynamically selected for all the records whichever you will make the future. So let us see. First you can now enable a uh, like keyboard. So you can see on the screen keyboard. How can you select this? Put the cursor here and press Control Shift. then right arrow sign, so you can see all the column will be selected, and then after that we need to like control shift and down. So in one row and column of this Excel sheet will be selected through the control shift right arrow and control shift down arrow. Then after that we need to make a graph, so go to inserts, and when you click on insert you will see the graph. So click on this and you can put on clustered column graph, this one. So here you can see this graph will be created, and there in title like August, September, October sales, and here you can see items, butter magazines and cottage cheese and half of milk you can see there. And you also can change the chart titles through the selections, then equal, and you can put this. So total sales in range for this one will be done. Now you also need to create it dynamically through the VBA code. Now your graph will be created for the for sales. Now go to developers tabs and click on stop recording. When you see the code, so only we need to press Alt F11 and go to modules and module ones. You can see for the make chart you can see range, select this one, and Excel to right, Excel to downs, and after that add chart you can see here. Then there is selection like active chart data source range sheet 1 A3 B3, and for that also there is one like static have done like sheet 1 R2 R3. You can change this, or we can comment it. When now when you go for the second sales, when you go for sheet 2, so you can see from the sheet 1 to sheet 2 there is more records. Now I want to create this one. So simply what you can do that, go to developer tab and go to macros and select this one, make chart, and click run. So when you click this one, so simply you can say there is 8 record, because when you open, so this will take from sheet 1. So need to comment one, or you can remove this rows, and also you like captions you can also remove this. Now close this one. Now again delete one. Now go to macros and click on make a chart and run it again. So from doing this way you can see chart will be created for this record. So by the recording the macro you can create whenever you want to, when first time you need to record and create a macro. So and you make it dynamically, or you can this chart title you can also like put this one, so titles will be created. So this way you can see the sales report of this chart. So moreover, when from complex to complex sales or anything, you can do easily through the macro. So for doing for all the sheet, whatever we have removed only first line. So for removing first line, you can see here whatever there's like range of sheet 1 and also there was sheet 1. So I have removed and this make a chart will work for all the sheets. Thanks for watching my YouTube videos. If you want to more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel.